Kindness. This is a great word that we don't use very often today. Kindness is a quality. It means we're friendly, generous, and considerate. It's what we want everyone else to be to us. I like kind people. They're great to be around, and I'm drawn to them. Look at your life. When you think of friendly people, who comes to your mind? What impact do they have on you? What about generous people? Line me up, man. I love generous people. Think about the people who have been in your life that were generous. And it doesn't just have to be relegated to money. It can be with their time or with their talents. Then there are those people we encounter that are considerate. They think of others first. They empathize with those in their lives to the point of putting themselves in the other's shoes to see what their world looks like from a different perspective. Bundle these together and you get kindness. Now, how do you bring kindness into your marriage? First, be friendly. You know, if you're that guy or gal at the office that everyone loves to be around, but at home, you offer little more than a grunt when addressed, something is wrong. How often do we give our best to others and save whatever is left, if anything, for our spouse? If this is you, flip it around. I'm not saying to be the office grump and Mr. Wonderful at home, but I am saying whatever you give at home should be a notch or two above what the outsiders get. Not being generous is a hard issue. For me, it's pure selfishness. Whether it's my time, my abilities, or money, I can always make an excuse why I cannot. Then I can isolate myself and enjoy my aloneness. The problem is that it's short-lived. Actually, it's very short-lived. I have to push my tendency to selfishness aside and let generosity flood my heart. You know what I've discovered? When I'm generous to Nancy, our marriage is better, and I feel so much better about myself and our marriage. Yesterday, I was listening to a sermon by Andy Stanley while I was doing my morning run. He suggested asking your spouse each day this question: is there anything I can do for you today? Wow. Talk about being considerate. So later that morning, I asked Nancy that question, and I held my breath. I really had a full day. I wasn't sure what she might put on my plate. But her response was, not really. And then as she began to walk away, she turned around and looked at me with a thoughtful expression, and then she smiled. My goal is to do this every day, knowing some days the answer will be not really, and others it will be, yes, you can help me. Either way, I'm being considerate. For me, the bottom line is this: showing kindness to my spouse is something I need to do every day. It makes my life better, her life better, and our marriage, it makes it awesome.